starts it off. The amount of new construction that is currently listed at 500 to 900,000, but will probably eventually sell at 400 to 600,000 is crazy. I have a big development being built across the street from my house, and some of the pricing is just ridiculous. Like when I see the numbers, they make me sick to my stomach. And that's now. I mean, 800,000, 830,000 for a house in Afton. I mean, just insane. Just insane. So, you know, they do change the pricing on those homes. It's just I haven't been paying too much attention because I'm just so sick of the original price. It's like, good Lord. I should look one up. I'll look one up tomorrow. Well, let's see. I don't want to cause problems. No, I better not. I'll look tomorrow. I'll look overnight and I'll get back to you tomorrow on, are they lowering the prices of these units or are they increasing them? I believe they're being lowered. Darth Powell, he writes, from one Ponzi to the next in response to an article that says home equity lines, second mortgage lending spikes as consumer debt soars. I mean, the home equity line of credits was just a disaster the last time. That was just a disaster. And then the second mortgage lending, I haven't heard many people doing second mortgages in a while. Why don't you do a second mortgage? Well, you don't do a second mortgage because you're the second lien holder. And sometimes the house, the debt is so high on the house that there's nothing left for the second in line. Interesting tweet here from Alf. This is again, the Canadian housing market is in trouble. In Toronto, house prices already declined 9% year over year, and house sales have dropped to the lowest levels in over a decade. Canada has more private debt than Japan did during the 1990s real estate bubble. Honestly, not looking good for the Canadian housing market. It's all a question of how bad is it? You know, like, are we going to go down 20%? We're going down 30%? We're going down 50%? What is the number we're going down? Just not looking good isn't good enough. Aaron Lehman on Twitter. This is a response to this article that I'm going to bring to you tomorrow, where it's on Redfin. A record share of home sellers are giving concessions to buyers. That's not unusual, but it says average percent of lists plummeted from 103.9% in April 2022 to 93.6% in December here in North Texas. That was the lowest reading since 2012. Phoning it is no longer an option for most home sellers. I've never really liked the phoning it in, even during the good times. I always told people, like, you can make even more money if your house is really, really nice. I mean, if you think that if you think you need paint it. You know, if you think the flooring is terrible, change it. Like, you can really make a lot of money in this market, and you can spend, $5,000 and get $10,000 back. I mean, it was that time, but that time's over. Now you have to do it just so that you can sell it for a good price. John Wake, he writes, I heard that third hand that in Arizona, new home builders said that most sales are to out-of-state buyers and sales to Arizonans are dead. I guess it's income related. And then this Tracy Riddick, she writes, retirees moving from the north with homes completely paid off, they move with all cash, so no mortgage rates don't matter, or some mortgage rates don't matter. He says in response, if you're buying and selling at the same time, it doesn't matter if prices are up and down. What you gain on one house, you lose on the other. And like you say, if you're selling a free and clear house, there's no mortgage rate lock-in effect. You don't have a mortgage. I mean, the statistics say the Arizona market was was one of those that got bid up because of the iBuying phenomenon, and it has to go down just because it's just so out of hand. I don't know. I'm not in Phoenix. Darth Powell, this is our last tweet for tonight. I don't know if I'm being efficient or not, but it says the problem wasn't 2008. The problem was the reaction to 2008. I tend to agree that the things didn't get fixed the last time, like really fixed. And it made for like, it set the stage for things to happen again that were negative, like what we're going to be seeing.